What up, everybody? It's the speech guy, Tony Asar, ASAR. And you know I'm still rocking with my main man.
Oh, tell him.
The professor.
Okay.
The super duper.
Woo!
Uber producer.
So they say.
Podcast poppy.
Self-titled.
ELLINGTON.
And you know the man to my right.
Hey.
His pimp hand be strong.
At night.
I'm Godzilla, he's King Kong.
All right.
If you want to be right, he's wrong. I fucked that up. You know who I'm talking about, Tony Asar. I'm not shooting 100% from the film, man.
Hey,
all right?
But you, the first two bars,
the first
though?
two, I come off. It's always the first two.
You
After that,
you a Flavor Flav in the making.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Not
the looks, though, right?
No. You're way more handsome.
Look at you. I appreciate
Right.
that.
Flavor Flav could be
early.
Tony Snell's grandfather. You know?
Oh, shit. Tony Snell? That's a random basketball reference.
I know.
How was your week, man?
I felt good about that.
Yeah?
No. I know things. No, hey, honestly, it was a 90% week, you know.
90% week?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know, 90% of it was good, and then I had a slip up that created a spiral, and then I had to pull myself out of.
And you're out of it right now.
No.
I'm here to save you. All Black is here to save you.
Like, if I start making calls at 2, 3 in the morning, that's because it's actually been turned up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's because I got into an altercation at work, and you know me, but for people who don't know me, like it's like a thing with confrontation with me. So it's like, and it's because like being bipolar, it keeps happening to me.
Yeah.
That it creates a thing. So, but this is what happened at work. Couple of things happened at work, right?
Okay.
One, all right, I don't know if anybody knows Black people, but Black people tend to take care of their hair. We take care of our hair by washing it and putting oils and conditioners and hydrators.
Yes.
On top of all that, we let it marinate in a cap of some sort, right?
Right.
Some of them are called do-rags, some of them are bonnets, but at the end of the day, it's a cap.
Yeah.
I work outside in a dusty field with truckers.
Yeah.
There's oil, dirt, all that.
Yeah.
All that, right?
Okay, I see where this is going.
So, you know, as a Black person with locks,
Got your shit.
You
Right.
stop
I
doing
wrap
that.
my shit up, right? And now with that, there's a subplot. Workers that work outside wear caps. Everyone knows that. They wear bandanas, caps, or hoodies, right?
Baseball hats.
All that.
Hats. Yeah.
They don't have to be part of the stuff because you're in the sun.
Yeah.
That's like the lay of the land. So last week, my manager comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, Tony, I got a complaint about you." And I was like, "What did I do?" Because like I mess up at work, but not really. I run my shit. Like I run my yard, off the rip. So I was like really curious, like, "Whoa, what's going on?" You know? And he was like, "Oh, it's not really work related." I was like, "Not work related." I was like, "What's it about?" They was like, "Someone said," because I wear my do-rag at work, they was like, "They don't want you wearing your rag anymore because it looks like a shower cap."
Because it looks like a shower cap. Okay.
Yeah, my do-rag.
Okay, your do-rag looks
My
like
do-rag.
a shower cap. Okay, so whoever said that obviously is very uncultured.
Okay.
Very uncultured.
And I looked at my manager, I was like, "You know this is racist, right?"
Yeah.
Because all the yard workers got bandanas and all that, like red, blue ones, black ones. And this is Cali. All those colors do mean something in certain sections from the city to the IE.
Yeah.
So it was like, why are they able to do it? You know what I mean? Even the cleaning lady, she don't even got a real rag. It looked like she tore a piece of cloth and it just went
Tied that shit.
Pinterested. Right?
Okay.
And so like that kind of had me feeling away. And I was like, look, I'll wear a beanie, but I'm gonna keep my do-rag. Like, man, like I ain't gonna let all this stuff get in my hair. And manager let me slide. So that was that. And then the very next day, I got into a truck driver for like trying to violate, cut the line and whatnot. And then the confrontational part, because I can't really handle it, so I start to fight.
Yeah.
So, so the argument lasted about 30 seconds, but me ready to fight was on, like because it started ramping up. And he kept saying something. It is, I don't know really what he said. I just did that thing I do. I was just like, what? And then he was like, what do you mean what? I was like, the contract signed in my head. what?
Okay.
Let's
Just that fast.
Yeah, I got a thing. But
Okay.
yeah, so that was that. And then
Mhm.
because the anger of that, it made me like, ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was when?
That was on Friday, so it's been a
About a couple
wild
days
weekend.
removed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a wild weekend.
Okay, but now you're coming back to.
Yeah, I'm coming back down to my
All right,
senses
all right.
to a sense because,
Okay.
you know, got a parent and do this and it's like
Yeah,
responsibility.
responsibilities. That's just the thing that we have to do.
You can be crazy, but not too crazy.
Uh,
How you been though, my G?
I mean, I've been all right. Actually, no, I've been cool, man. Like, just been busy working. I just like this week. It was a week of like reminding me that I just moved. I moved in with my girl earlier this year,
Yeah,
so it's still like an adjustment period that takes place.
because it's a
And
different type of adjustment, isn't it?
nigga, she wore my shirt.
Oh, you're in that part.
She wore my shirt.
She's gonna wear your hoodies, your sweats. It's not gonna make sense why she wear your
I
sweat.
see all these clothes on the floor. I see all these clothes in the closet. I have no dresser space because you got all these clothes. Why did you touch the shirt that I haven't even worn yet? The tag
Oh,
is
she
still
got
on
a
there.
freshie,
She kind of violated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She had a little
Oh.
violation. So
and she knew it was fresh because it was shiny.
Right. And
But-
she texted me to let me know before she came home. She had to remind just FYI.
Pop
After
the
in the middle of a
tag.
whole
Yeah.
conversation, just FYI, I wore your shirt. Now, she didn't
Damn.
decide what shirt. I just wore your shirt. I was like, I went straight to the closet because I knew her shirt. And it was gone. And not only did she wear your shirt, she cut back the shirt all folded up. You know what I'm saying?
she
It's
did a whole
all
new design to it.
manipulated. Yeah. It's like, that's almost as bad as stepping on my sneakers. That's almost as bad as
That's like writing on your sneakers. It was like, oh, those J's are fresh. Let me just put hearts.
right.
Know what's funny about that? She told you because she already was like, all right, what's the consequence of me wearing this shirt right now?
A
How
mean-ass
mad
stare.
is Brandon going to be?
Yeah. She got a cold ass stare, and she knows she had to let me play GTA and not get on my back.
Yeah, that part.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? All right, go wear my shirt.
That's what I
But
kind of
this
like
TV
about women. When they know they messed up,
Yeah.
they know,
Yeah.
all right,
Gotta
I have to
you
let
live.
him do
Yeah.
his thing.
they know to tie themselves out.
Facts.
Anyways, man, the adjustments of living with women.
Yeah.
But,
Hey,
you
I
know.
did it for damn near 10 years. It's wild. It is wild.
But it ain't about that.
It ain't about us, man.
It's about
Who we got in the studio?
and this brother right here is another person who's pretty new to me.
Mhm.
Shout out to M16. He put us on to this
That part.
fellow right here.
Alumni.
Alumni of the podcast. And ever since he put me on, I've definitely been paying attention and really dig his style, his
Mhm.
flow, and interesting to learn more about this guy. You know, definitely where the music comes from and just who he is as a person, especially since I've been following him on Twitter. He's an interesting guy. So definitely want to learn more about this guy.
That part. And yeah, much so for me, I'm just interested, in me and the guy, because M16 shot me over his first tape.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Before I damn, that's fucked up.
Before I let no, it's not. I almost hit out that song. We'll get into it.
Yeah,
Definitely,
but that part, but no, because I know the tracks that really stuck out was "You'll Be Fine" and "Make Moves," and I was like, I dig this brother's cadence, his flow, and the second project got into it a little bit. Haven't gave it like the full 4 runs, like full spin of it, but am excited to learn more about it. But without further ado, I allow him to introduce himself.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead and tell the people what your name is.
Yeah, what's going on? Scoop Ellington.
Oh,
The one, the only.
oh,
The one and the
one
only.
and the only.
oh.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey,
What's up, man? Welcome to the podcast.
thank you
y'all
for coming
having
on.
me. Appreciate
yeah.
y'all.
So where you from, my G?
Man, I'm from Rancho Cucamonga.
Okay, IE.
IE.
Let's
all day,
go.
All day, yes, sir.
So born and raised in Rancho, or did you move over there
Not born
midlife?
and raised, not born.
Okay.
So I've been out there since I was about 2
Okay.
or so. I
Okay.
was born in the city, but typical fashion. You want a better life. Parents doing what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
They moved me there.
No, yeah, Rancho's a nice area.
Yeah,
Nice enough to be on next Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, righteous.
So the name, I'm just interested in. We'll start from the name.
Yeah.
So we can
Okay.
decide where the name is at. I know Scoop Ellington isn't the first name you landed on.
No.
So before we get into the meaning behind Scoop Ellington, I just want to know maybe a couple of the names that you put to the board that you kind of had to cross out over time.
Yeah. Well, ideally, my name has always been a derivative of Scoop. That's my childhood name. So,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
my mama called me that. My whole family called me that. So I
Okay.
always been Scoop. My first name essentially was Young Scoop.
Okay.
First, you know, everybody was going by Young or Little or
Mhm.
whatever. So it was Young Scoop. Then that transitioned from Young Scoop to Scoop Kid,
Okay.
and
The ring just
it
wasn't
was
there.
it wasn't there. It wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't in
yeah.
love with it, but it was
Uh-huh.
like something that somebody had called me. So I was like, I'm gonna run with it for a second.
Okay.
And it rhymed too much with Who Kid, and it was too much.
Okay, I
You
can
know
see
what I'm
that. I can
saying?
see
To
that.
where
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And one day I was watching Ken Burns Jazz, man, and
Mhm.
they did a segment on Duke Ellington,
Mhm.
and you know I love the way he plays keys, like
Okay.
just flawless, you know.
Okay.
So it just kind of came to me like, maybe I should just change my little Twitter name to Scoop Ellington and
Okay.
just see how it sounds.
Mhm.
Looked it up, didn't nobody had a name.
Mhm.
And eventually I was just like, yo, that's kind of like a dope little derivative to kind of bring things full circle.
Yeah.
So that's how I got back to Scoop Ellington.
And also, fun fact about Duke Ellington: when he died, he was still working on a song with a little keyboard on his bed.
Damn, the moments he died?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Like
Wow.
like they came in, he was dead, but he still had he was working on something. I
was
still
working on
want to
some
know what
music.
that banger was.
It
Right?
probably was crazy.
It probably he probably
was
heard heaven. You know what I
crazy.
mean? He was
Yeah.
like,
I'm on the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Somebody said that as an NFT or something.
oh, yeah. I don't know how to get into that. I still don't understand what it is, but
I don't need this over my head.
I want one. I want my own NFT.
Yeah, I do. I do too.
Because from what I understand, the NFT only matters if the person who is releasing it is of importance, right? Or if it's such of a
Or
limited
somebody buys
value.
it and adds importance to it.
Right.
Like if I
So-
sold this cup for like $10 or whatever, and then sold it to like, I don't know why Matthew McConaughey was the first motherfucker that came to my head. but-
Because he's a recyclable nigga.
I sold it to Matthew McConaughey. He like drank the cup in like a magazine, or he just gave it more value.
Yeah. Okay.
Then, but that doesn't help me. I don't think I get any money on the back end of that.
No, because it would be
off
his.
the sale, off the NFT sale.
There's residuals off of that, right?
Yeah, I think you probably would make a little something based
Yeah.
off of the fact that you sold it to him, and then if he sold it as an NFT, you might get something on the background.
Yeah.
Only if there's a contract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought that was the whole allure of NFTs is that you got the blockchain, right? There's ready to say something. It's on the blockchain.
And he has his mic on. I was very surprised. Derbs, hit us with it. What's up?
Yeah, put us on.
So when you sell an NFT, you can either like take the full price
hmm
like up front, or you can sell it for like a lower price and then take a percentage of every future sale. So the way that NFTs get popular is just like marketing, essentially. People just market it on social media, and the ones that take off either like stay taken off or they just tank and people lose all their money. So
Really?
it's a very volatile market,
Yeah,
like
really.
more so than crypto in general. So
Because there's still no real rules to it and how to regulate it, right?
no, it's
So
just like it's like a hype beast thing. It's like buying Jordans. It's like
That's why I think celebrities can manipulate that so much.
They
that
do,
whole
though.
I mean, like,
ecosystem, right?
Logan Paul bought an NFT for like I think it was like 15 million or something, like some giant number, and
Yeah.
it's now at like $0.
Oh,
Wow.
That's a loss.
Logan
Logan
Paul
Paul.
lost to Floyd Mayweather and an NFT.
Sorry, fam.
Damn.
Okay.
But I respect it though for
I
like
do.
the risk.
I
you
mean,
know?
because, when you get to that point, it is all risk and
it's
reward.
all risk.
All risk and no reward.
Looking at my
right?
crypto numbers the past couple of days, I'm just like, I was talking big shit 2 weeks
Damn.
ago.
No,
Yeah.
hey, let
I'm
it
letting it
do
ride.
that.
I'm
Let it
letting it
do that.
ride.
I've been rich a lot of times this year, and
Ah.
I've been poor a lot of times this year for that stock thing. But let it ride.
I know what they say about itchy trigger figure. I'm ready to be like, get out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like
Yeah.
around March. I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
so glad I
Yeah,
did.
yeah. So, so Scoop Ellington is where you landed.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I think it sounds very distinguished. You know,
That
what I mean?
does.
Like it does sound distinguished. Like I'm gonna get like bars. I'm gonna get fucking something that's gonna be like intelligent.
It's got
feel
a
that.
certain
I
type
feel
of symbolic sway. Yeah, because I like how it sounds. Like that would be it, all right. Like the symbolic, like how it sounds. No, that's the phonic, the tone. I don't know. I like how Scoop Ellington flows nice off the tongue.
I
Oh, okay.
appreciate
Yeah,
it. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Everything else
Yeah.
sounds like NFT to me. I was just like, oh, it's over my head. It's over my head. So what got you into the music, man? What started you into the music?
Honestly, man, My immediate family.
Okay.
I got my pops, always gone hustling, doing whatever he need to do to survive, make sure
Sounds
he's
like a
taking care
real
of us.
dad.
Yeah, a real nigga, man. Shout outs to my pops.
Mhm.
Mhm.
My mom, and then I got 2 sisters who are older.
Okay.
So literally it was just me and these women.
Okay.
Obviously, growing up as a kid, I spend a lot of time alone.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's either I'm outside doing whatever I'm doing outside. If I'm not inside, I'm watching TV. If I'm not watching TV, I'm listening to music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And, ideally, music was like my only escape. Like the time to where it's like, I don't care about nothing else
Mhm.
going on. Literally just music. So, at first, I'm just a kid. I'm a consumer. I'm listening. I get a hold of Tupac's All Eyes on Me album.
Great
right?
album.
Great
Yeah.
album. Great album. Shout out to Pac. And the record is I Got My Mind Made Up,
Okay.
right? So
Yes.
y'all have heard that,
Yes.
that
Mhm.
song, obviously, right? Corrupt says, I'm the greatest rhyme creator on both sides of the equator. That line alone, I said, I want to do this. I want to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this,
Yeah.
but I want to do this.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm starting to listen to music differently. I don't even know who Corrupt is at the time. I'm just a kid. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So I can't even pinpoint who said that.
Yeah.
But now I'm paying attention to not just what sounds good sonically, but what is being said on records.
Mhm.
So going forward, I'm just listening to music. Then, get a little bit older, start trying to write your little rhymes over other people's stuff on the radio. Like typical
Yeah,
teenage
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you start writing your little rhymes. And then my brother actually came back from New York.
Mhm.
And this nigga was like the coolest nigga ever,
Okay.
So he was like, yo, what we do in New York, what we do in the Bronx is we freestyle, right?
Mm.
And I'm like, what is that? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, you just rap. So we kind of would go back and forth, kind of doing that. And I was low-key okay about it,
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, you could probably do this. But it was
And what
cap.
time was that around?
Man, I had to be probably about 12.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
okay.
early. Like, this is
Yeah,
early
yeah.
on. Like, I could
Mhm.
always make words rhyme, like,
Mhm.
from kindergarten.
Mhm.
But,
Mhm.
like, I didn't know how I was going to structure music. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just writing little bullshit rhymes, whatever. But
Mhm.
once we start freestyling, he was like, yo, you kind of naturally are good at this. Like, have you ever tried to write your own shit for real?
Mhm.
And that took a minute from like 12 to like maybe 16 or so.
That makes
Mhm.
sense. Yeah.
And then once 16 happens, then it's like you start meeting niggas in high school that could really
Mhm.
rap and,
Yeah,
you really
yeah.
around it.
Yeah.
So then you kind of just focus on your craft from that point. So
Yeah.
I really been at it, from about 12 or so, but realistically from about 16.
Well,
Did you have lunch table? Oh,
no, go
lunch
ahead. Go
table.
ahead. Your question's
yeah.
on
Did
fire.
you have lunch table freestyles at the time?
Yeah. So
What was
like
the coldest line in your lunch table freestyle
Look,
that you could remember? I know
look,
you remember it.
I don't,
Uh,
but like
it
how
was a
happened,
line though, right?
It was not even more so a line, just like, so you know how in high school, right?
Mhm.
Every high school has that one person that's like, yo, I'll put my money up against any other nigga that'll
Yeah.
come here, right?
Yeah.
So this is my dog. This is somebody I'm close to, right? Nobody knows I could rap at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm just around, I'm just there. I might do the beatbox from every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But one day I hit him and I was like, yeah, bro, next cypher, I'm gonna jump in. And bro played me like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, cause he was that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he was like, yeah, all right, whatever, nigga. Like, nigga, you don't rap. Next cypher came in, bullied that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just bullied it. But I feel like back then, it was like I wasn't tight, but it was just the fact that I just jumped in and was just so aggressive with niggas that was actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I gained everybody's respect from that point.
Yeah.
Then it was like, oh, Scoop kind of ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout outs to my man, Ton, wherever you at in the world, bro.
What
Shout outs
school
to
is
you.
this?
This is Los Osos. Los Osos High School.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Where's
Yes,
Los
sir.
Osos?
This is in
Rancho.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Rancho.
Did
Yeah.
you play
Rancho.
football for him?
I did not.
Oh, I
I
was
did
about-
not.
okay.
Not a sports guy, bro. I
Okay.
always been
Oh,
on
you
that.
had like an outside linebacker.
You built like, yeah.
I was like, he about to
Nah.
play
I'm gonna do an
football.
HB draw on you.
Nah, man. Nah. Just more so been always on the music or, of
Okay.
course, the women.
I was just about to
Yeah,
say,
of
if
course
you
the
ain't
women.
in the sports, you probably
going the other
on
way.
the women.
Facts.
Yes.
Talking
yes.
about the women, your second project is kind of more so ladylike in a lot of the tracks. Is it a specific woman or is it just a compilation of experiences?
What I'll say about that is when I write my records, I kind of just leave it up to interpretation.
Okay.
So I might draw from multiple women. I might
Mhm.
draw from one woman. It
Mhm.
really just depends. But I always try to make that book for you to write it.
But
know
what
what
put
I'm
you
saying?
in the mindset to make? Because like again, I gotta give it the full 4. I like to listen to albums at least 4 times.
Yeah.
I only listen to it like 1.5 times, no lie.
Yeah.
But you know, from what I've heard though, it's very woman directed. So what
Absolutely.
made this project more catered to the ladies? Was it a marketing thing, or it was like this is where you at in
It's
your life?
literally art imitating life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
the
like
breakup.
this is like my direct experience.
Okay.
What
You know?
project are we talking about here?
We're talking about
Uh,
Forget I Said Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just dropped yesterday.
No,
Mhm.
By the way.
I think personally, I listened to the album 2.25 times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, somebody broke your heart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm there with you, right?
Yeah.
I'm listening to the music. I'm like, all right, he's in a spot right now where like he's looking back at a situation that he loved more than music at one point.
Right.
I don't know if you gave up music for that.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay,
I wouldn't say that in totality, but
a part
yeah,
of, there was an
a
element
part
of
a
that.
part of that, yeah.
And I felt all of that listening to that project. Like
I appreciate that.
he's looking back and he's like, you know what? You were something that was important to me, super important.
Yeah.
But you ended it with unorthodox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unorthodox.
And it was like M16 on the phone at the on the fin.
Yeah.
Like we still gonna talk our shit.
Absolutely.
You know, so it is lady centric. Like I'm sorry, I was when you brought that up, I'm like, yeah, like I saw that. Like you was going through something.
Facts.
And
Yeah.
even more so, I am curious. This is probably not a deep question. I'm just curious because the tracking of it is pretty like storytelling, no? Because it's like Pretty Girls. That's probably not the full
Pretty
title.
Women.
Pretty
Yeah,
Women.
Pretty Women.
Pretty Women. The
Yeah.
first track is like you see this woman that you're attracted to, and then it's like from there, it's like from a meeting point to a lovey point to having fun point. You actually got a track on there called Fun.
I do.
And then it's like it just continues to spiral down. Was that something intentional, or was that just how the tracking ended up playing out?
No, it was very much so.
So that was the
intentional.
game plan
So
going
yeah,
in?
it's pretty much like I wanted to make it as relatable as possible.
Okay.
So as far as if you think about love or relationships, in most cases, until you really truly heal or know what you want, you kind of continue to go into this cycle, right? You meet a chick, you like a chick, everything goes good, then things go wrong, then things go real wrong, then you got to get rid of that chick just to meet another chick and do the same thing. So ideally, as far as for the records and the track listing, that is what I was trying to convey with this
Okay.
project. You know, of just being stuck in that loop, and is it time to get out that loop, or do I just continue to be in this loop?
Where most of us continuously
Right.
ask that question.
Facts.
All right. Like even when you marry, you constantly ask that question. It's like, I'm still alive. There's still choices.
Yeah, no, man. I listened to that project, and I really, again, was feeling like you had went through something very real.
Yeah.
But just some real nigga shit. Like, how much do you like when you go home at night and you're sitting at the house?
Mhm.
How much do you really wish he listened to that track and kind of understanding where you're coming from? I don't know how the situation ended. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And this is me speculating.
Yeah.
You can tell me when I'm shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a relationship. Everything's great.
Yeah.
But at what point did you, how do I frame the question? I don't want to dig too deep, but I can just say this. I admire somebody putting their truth on the track. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
And do you believe, or what made you stop doing music? I'm just going to get right into it.
What made me stop doing music?
Yeah.
I would have to say probably myself, just overthinking. You know, I'm very over analytical, and I'm like my biggest critic.
Okay.
So if it's not dope to me, then it's not dope. Period. You know what I'm saying? And I seek other outside influences sometimes, or just outside opinions, just to see if my feelings are valid. But music wasn't dope to me. Like it wasn't dope. I had lost really all passion for it. You know? So it was just one of those things to where I was really considering just doing other things outside of music. Like, all right, I'm at this age, I need to do this so my life can be this way. You know, even though
Okay.
it's something that I'm passionate about,
Mhm.
but I just wasn't dope to myself. So I had to step away from it for a second.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I feel that. Just to touch on something you said in the middle of all that,
yeah.
how do you, because you said, checking in with people on the outside source to make
Mhm.
sure you're good. How do you know when to trust the advice that you're receiving? And how do you dictate whether it's constructive criticism or someone putting their green envy feelings into it? Because that does
Right.
tend to
Nah,
happen
Mhm.
definitely does.
in a slick slide. Yeah, man, you're doing good, but you
Yeah. But you could be doing
Right.
this, or you need to be
Right.
doing that. Yeah.
Are you sure sure you want to do that? You know?
Yeah.
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 Right.
So how do you make the differentiation between constructive criticism and soiled feelings?
So how I look at it, who I tend to surround myself around is people that remind myself of myself or remind me of them, you know, vice versa.
Mhm.
So it's like even people like M16, even though he's his own person, we
Okay.
still share a lot of similarities
Mhm.
within ourselves, you know, and from zodiac signs to all that, you know what I'm saying? So where I can talk to him and I can separate a bad decision from a good decision. Like if I'm like, yo, bro, I think I'm gonna do this, and he might give me, you know, some insight on it, and I'll be like, okay, well, yeah, talking to him is kind of like talking to me, but then I still got to kind of talk to me at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
So ideally, everybody that I seek validation from or seek an opinion from
Mm-hmm.
kind of stems from that. Like they kind of stem from me, but they're still their own person at the same time. So
Okay.
it's kind of internal. I keep everything internal. If I reach out to you for advice, I really do trust you already. I don't fuck with people, period, anyway. So
I feel that.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if I'm seeking advice from you, you've already went through the ringer and your ear or your opinion is definitely valid. So then I'll take your opinion and kind of flip-flop it and all right, do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way? Am I tripping? Am I not tripping?
Mhm.
So it kind of all really boils down to that.
Did you want?
I was gonna just expound on that and just ask the question: do you ever find yourself every so often trying to seek that same type of response from not response, but critique or their opinions from strangers?
Yeah.
I think listening to strangers
Absolutely.
is or people that you don't know
Absolutely.
is very valuable in its own way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes like if I'm around new people and say I want to try like a record or something, I might just play it. What you think about this person? You know, not even telling them it's me. Like, what you think about this? Like, what's your
like
honest
that.
opinion? You feel me? Oh, well, you know, I feel like it should have went like this, or it's dope, or it's not dope. And I'll take that into consideration because at the end of the day, like in this game of music, even though I do everything for me, it's still from a consumer standpoint as well.
Okay.
So it's like I'll do that a lot. So if I meet a new chick or whatever, I'll play random records and not even my records all the time. Sometimes it might be his records or, you know, somebody else. What you think of this? Tell me what you think about that. Oh, you don't like it? Well, what didn't you like about it? You know, so that's also constructive criticism that it's like, all right, yeah, you know, so it's kind of like just going through the ringer in that way.
Okay. I kind of have a two-part question, but it kind of depends on the first part.
Okay.
Your answer to the first question. So maybe I got a two-part question.
Right.
Let's see how it goes. But you said like, you know, you really don't like fuck with people like that. I could sort of relate, like, you know, like as far as letting people into your personal bubble space, right? Like in that sense. So first question is around that topic. Have you been out doing performances? Not of this year, but just in general?
Not as much.
But
As far as like when I came back to me, I've done performances in my life, but like when I came back to music, we was kind of still in the pandiso, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really popping like that. And then now that it's kind of popping like that, then you got to do the whole vaccination thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little iffy right there.
Okay.
You know?
But when you were doing performances and you was out and about and having this natural feeling, it was like, I'm not going to allow people in my bubble space. How did you go around a super social environment networking? Or did you just full on shut down?
So in reality, man, it's kind of like I got to throw on that mask You know,
Yeah.
as fake as that sounds, like me personally, no. I don't really like talking to people. I don't really like, you know, being social. But I know that if this is what it's gonna have to take in order for me to get what I want, then I gotta throw on this mask. And, you know, I gotta take myself out of myself and become somebody else.
Yeah.
So that's really how I gotta move. If it's time for me to network, if I gotta talk to new people, then yeah, I gotta adapt. I got to adjust to the game because this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be personal about it. Like, yeah, personally, in my personal life, nah, bro, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I want to talk
Like,
to y'all in my
I would-
regulars.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I might say what's up. I might smile and say what's up, but I'm gonna play the corner. I'm gonna kind of just do me, you know? But if I have to be social, then yeah, bro, like, yeah, let's talk. Let's do what we got to do because that's what I need to do.
And I'm glad you said all that because I was hoping you would say something to that extent just for people listening and any future artists listening. The psychology of the mask, I'll say it because it is a
Right.
mask and whatnot. It is great to always do the art for the soul and the love. That is great.
Right.
But when you make that decision to take it, I guess mainstream or just make that
To the next level.
to the next level,
Right.
you're going to learn, like, because people always like how Hollywood like this and how things like that. Because you're going to learn, you're going to have to play a game.
Facts.
And if you bring this is going to sound messed up, but if you bring your morals to the game, you might block some things
Right.
because okay, you know what I mean. So it is that. So anyone listen, go back, rewind, and remember the philosophy of the mask or the theory of the mask. Because I know like a lot of entertainers, like the deep down part, like entertainers really aren't sociable people.
Right.
I've met actors, models, comedians, musicians. And deep down, they're all like me. We rather just kick it in the back. Don't talk to me and allow me to. Like, I rather write concepts in my phone in a club. You know, and some beat producers rather just like, I got a tune in my head. I really don't want to be it. You know,
Right.
but there is that. So when you're coming into this game, know that you can't always be your personal self. And to know that you're going to have to construct an identity that you can use to cut through the game. I just want to just add
Well
on to
put.
that. You know what I mean?
Well put.
Speech go on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well put.
Let's get into the first game.
All right.
First game is Behind the Post. Every guest that comes onto this podcast, I dig into their social media
Okay.
and ask for context behind some of the things they have posted.
Okay.
All right. I usually go to Twitter because Twitter is where the most fun and it's most lit over there. So
Yeah.
I went to Scoop Ellington's Twitter, aka Abuelo All Good.
Holla.
So he posted this November 15th, 2021.
Okay.
And I don't know what you're referencing here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking for context.
Yeah.
It's like Raising Cane's. The idea of it sounds fire, but it most likely will end up disappointed. I want to know where all this hate is for Raising Cane's. I just had this shit like 3 days ago, and it was fire.
Look, man.
What's up with the...
Say yours of ad. Say yours because I feel that.
That
Look,
sauce
say
is fire.
yours.
The bread, the Texas toast.
Look, man.
Speak.
You know, this whole Raising Cane's ordeal, it's not that good. Let's be 110% honest. It's the sauce, if anything. You know,
The sauce,
if
yes,
anything,
yes.
but even at that, the sauce is still subpar. You know, and this is how I feel, and I'm gonna probably sound crazy, but Raising Cane's is only good in Las Vegas. When it came to California,
Okay, I never had it in Vegas.
look,
Okay.
from you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I was trying to get my Mr.
Yeah,
Fantastic
yeah,
on,
yeah.
but yes.
You know what I'm saying? Look, so, you know, before it came to California,
Uh-huh.
this was like a staple in Vegas.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you was tapped in, you go and it's fire. It is
Okay.
fire in
Mhm.
Vegas. I'm not
Okay.
even going to front.
Okay.
In California, no. Absolutely
Well,
not.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I
Oh.
cannot tell you. Go ahead.
No. No,
Okay.
Finish
All
your
right,
point.
so-
Finish your point.
So based off of that, what I was talking about as far as the post,
Okay.
it was more so me speaking on sex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This
all
has
right.
got way more
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. It was. I was speaking on sex because it was
Okay.
like, yo, you know, the idea of it. it sounds fire, but most likely I probably will be disappointed. I'm not gonna tell you
Shit.
about sex with who.
Okay.
But
she
it-
got the message.
But I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell you.
All
But yeah, man, when it comes to Twitter, bro, I don't really have too much of a following there. So I kind of just go
Same here.
and
You
That's
just
the
kinda
best
just
part,
get
though.
my thoughts off.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Just get it
saying?
out.
So yes, I was speaking about sex, but go ahead.
No,
Raising Cane's.
everything he said is the absolute truth. That's the only reason it came to California, because
Yeah.
Raising Cane's was part of Vegas culture. You get
Okay.
super lit
Hell yeah.
on the strip, and then I forgot where it's at, but it's right across from that Billards, like in Vegas. Well, the one I went to was right across like this Billards in
Okay.
Vegas and whatnot. What's the difference? The seasoning.
The seasoning on
The-
the chicken.
he might
No,
be
no,
right.
no, no, no. The seasoning on the chicken, the Texas bread,
Okay.
like it's mainly just butter out here.
Okay.
It,
Well, I mean, what's wrong with butter?
nothing.
It's a little different.
It's like because you go to Raising Cane's, like you just gotta taste it in
Okay,
like
I
where
gotta
they
ta-
where
I
it
gotta taste it in
originated,
Vegas.
You
where it
definitely-
originated, and then like
Yeah.
out here they put too much of that salt on the fries. Like
Okay.
out there, it was like,
But his-
and you're drunk, so yeah. But
I was just about to say, you just unlocked it. Maybe you need to go to the Raising Cane's out here drunk.
I have though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have. It's not the same.
You waited in
good
that
both
long ass
ways.
line drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Confused.
I was drunk.
God
I wasn't
damn.
going nowhere. I
was in
did
line
need
for
to be on the
45
road.
minutes
Few
yesterday, or 2
times.
days ago.
Yeah,
Get that
because
Raising Cane's.
because the ones out here, people are going to it out here because the nostalgia
the
of
hype.
Vegas.
That's facts.
Okay.
Because yeah, it was out there like 2010, 2011.
Yeah, it was
it's
bussin'.
it's been around for like at least for a minute,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
For a
For
minute.
a hot little second. It's really busting
It got 10 years in Vegas for
in
sure.
Vegas for sure.
I'm sure
Yeah.
y'all weren't just hammered. in
Nah,
that.
because
No.
I've had it sober. I've had it
Okay,
drunk.
Yeah.
okay,
And
okay,
both times,
okay.
like, that really used
It
to
is
be
a
a
good
staple.
next day
Like,
meal. Yeah.
Facts. I used to touch down and be like, yo, take me to Cane's.
Mm-hmm.
What's
First
better?
things.
What's better, Raising Cane's or Wingstop?
Vegas Raising Cane.
okay. But
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wingstop,
I'd agree.
California Wingstop, smashes California Raising Canes.
Yeah. That's
okay.
that's an easy call.
The tea's
Yeah,
tea's
easy
different.
call?
That's an easy call.
The
yeah.
tea's different
Yeah.
here. It's like you could tell like they're just stretching the ingredients.
Facts.
All right. So next for Behind the Post. I'm gonna do this one. This one's just quick.
All right.
This is quick. You posted this October 23rd, 2021.
Okay.
Just found a lime cucumber Gatorade in my mini fridge.
Man.
Mm.
It's lit. I've had one of those, and the only thing that tastes like worse than that.
Worse?
The only
Wait,
thing that
wait,
tastes
Worse?
Wait, a lime cucumber?
It just hit you, right? It just smacked you in the
Bruh.
face.
Is this like that
Lime-
cotton candy grape you was telling me about?
Oh, cotton candy grape is fire though.
These.
Wait,
Lime cucumber.
so we're
Gatorade.
making
Out
up.
of
Wait, we're
pocket.
making up fruits now and vegetables?
No, lime. Look, I grabbed it
Yeah.
in 7-Eleven one day. I was like, "Ooh, lime cucumber Gatorade."
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Grabbed it. Got in the car. I was with somebody, and I got in the passenger seat. I cracked that bitch open as we were driving off. I took one sip. I said, "Stop.
Yeah.
We're going back. I am
Because-
not hitting the road with this bullshit. I'm not
Hey,
hitting the road with
Hey,
this
you
bullshit."
out of
That's-
pocket, bro. You out of
That's
pocket.
sour plus bitter.
Plus Gatorade.
I know. The sweetness of Gatorade is not going to cut through that.
Sweetness with the waterishness, with the
Bruh.
cucumber.
It tastes
vibe.
like dirt.
Bruh.
I thought it was gonna be better.
He
I
out of
couldn't
pocket.
do it.
He out of pocket.
Stop just.
I don't know
All
where
right.
the camera is, but he is out of pocket.
It is.
You know what I'm
it is
saying?
it.
How'd you discover that? What made you want to even
Man.
continue with that flavor?
Man,
Your
honest-
taste buds got to be checked.
honestly,
Put them in a
bruh,
museum.
Honestly, that's probably the most refreshing Gatorade I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
I'll die. Hey, that is a
Raising
hill
Cane's?
I will die on. Okay,
Okay.
that's definitely a hill I will die on.
Okay.
1,000%, bro. Like that's the best Gatorade. Fresh, you know, that's the type of Gatorade to where as soon as you get out the store, you just gotta crack that like a wino. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like that's how I feel about
So
it.
you feel about
That's
that?
how,
one?
yeah, 1,000%, bro. That lime cucumber is something different, man.
I tasted
you know?
it one time, and
It's
I
alright.
left out of 7-Eleven with a chocolate milk
With a
over that shit. I was like,
Damn.
damn, I want a Gatorade. And they
A
had no
chocolate
Gatorade
milk-
left.
a
and I was
chocolate
like,
milk,
let's get a
bruh.
chocolate milk. Except for all they had was
Hey.
that flavor left.
hey, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. You
I just
know.
want to give you a little shit. But on to the next one.
Also, Gatorades make good mixers.
I don't think I've ever mixed Gatorade.
Like on
with
some
it.
Faderade, that's what you mean? Like on some,
I
some
know.
Faderade.
Yeah,
on some Faderade like that?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah,
make good
yeah.
mixers.
Yeah.
Like vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
of
you
course,
get
light
one of
more
those,
than light.
if you get like a Smirnoff or a UV,
Mm-hmm.
but like off pair the flavor of the Gatorade to like if you got like a green apple, UV or whatever, and you pair it with like the strawberry Gatorade.
Oh, so you
Or
come
the
with
white
flavor,
ones.
flavor on flavor.
Yeah, like it's good because like
Okay.
back at Pittsburgh, never went there, but spent a lot of times in the dorm.
Talk your shit.
That was one of my things.
Talk your
That was
shit.
one of my
I brought the
things.
weed, and I knew a little thing.
And I brought the fader.
Ooh,
Bought the
had-
Gatorade.
shout out to Scripps, the all girls college.
Talk
Hey,
your shit.
2003.
Oh, shit. You are not getting invited back. You're
We
not
did
getting
that,
invited
baby.
The white Gatorade is the best Gatorade. I just
Yeah.
gotta
You
keep
talking about
hammering.
the frost joint?
Whatever the flavor
The
is.
Glacier
the
Frost,
white
yeah.
one.
Great.
Yeah, Glacier.
I don't
That
know.
one ice cold. Pop that one out.
It used to go.
Shit.
No, it's always yellow.
93.
Yellow and orange.
Orange is solid.
Yellow.
Orange is a
Yellow's
sleeper.
cool. Yellow's cool.
You talking about like the original, like
Yeah.
the Gatorade, like
When you
the
got-
original?
When,
The original
wait. Hold up. Earl, when you got off of practice, then that yellow smack?
The yellow one smacked. But
Yeah.
anything smacked.
Anything goes smack if you
Nah,
get out of
But
practice.
the yellow
'cause
one smack,
The,
you're right,
the
you're
red
right.
one gave you that too much syrup
Too
feel.
much like
The purple one is just like, oh, what? I
the
swallowed
light
purple.
blue one though. That's the one I always
Oh,
fucked with.
oh, icy cool.
Yeah, at football
Or
practice
something.
it was
Light
light
blue one
blue.
did used to
But the
hit.
yellow one was smacking.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, yellow one. But
The original.
all right, enough Gatorade talk.
Oh shit.
All right, next for behind the post. Do I want to go deeper? Do I want to keep it light?
I be talking crazy, man.
You posted this November 18th, 2021.
Okay. I was probably on some shit November 18th.
You said you wanted me open and honest.
Man.
I'll tell you I'm unavailable for everything you may want from me outside of being open and honest.
Everything.
Now I'm the villain? I'm convinced y'all women want to be played with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just expound, because when I read that,
Yeah.
I felt every single word
Yeah.
that you put down on that Twitter post right
Yeah,
there.
man. That was a situation too, to where it's like, yo, you want something from me, but I'm telling you exactly what it is. Like women always want to say, oh, if you was just honest about it, or if you was just open about it,
Yeah.
it would be okay.
Yeah.
But the moment that I am open and honest, look, man, I don't want nothing from you.
Yeah.
I understand that this is what you want, but I can't give you that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you're upset at the fact that I don't want to give you what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of me, well, all right, well, yeah, it could work. We can make it make sense. And you want to be played with.
Yeah.
You want me to play with you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
I was feeling that in that moment
Yeah.
because I was trying to do the right thing and it kind of blew up in my face when
Yeah.
I could have just been a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I just had to shed some light on that real quick.
Yeah, women don't want honesty.
No,
They
they don't.
swear they want honesty.
Facts.
They will tell you, all I want is a man to be honest with me. And
That's-
you tell her, like, you do not look good in that dress.
These are lies. Yeah,
And she
Yeah.
will look at you like you are the devil.
right.
Yeah.
And treat you like you are the scum of the earth for being honest.
Right.
No, because I think it's more so also what you said. And for any women listeners or watchers watching,
We
you
love
can go
y'all.
ahead and chime in at altblackpod@gmail or on the IG or whatnot and let us know what you feel.
Leave comments below.
Yeah, but what I feel is like you said, women do kind of like to play.
Yeah.
Like, cause I met a lot of different type of intellectual women, but I have never met a woman who didn't know what it was off the jump.
Right.
They just choose to ignore it.
They do this thing, this is my theory on women. They do this thing where they can rationalize
Mm-hmm.
what the situation is to fit their perception
Yeah.
Of what it could be.
on what it could be,
Yeah.
and no matter what you say, they're like I'm not gonna say women are irrational, but they do get to a point in their brain system to where what they think it replaces really is what they feel.
Right.
It's not even what they think.
Right.
It's not even a thought involved.
Yeah.
It's a feeling, and
Yeah.
they like this feeling right here is logic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
It's really emotion.
yeah, and that's why even though you're like, yo, this is what it is what it could be nothing more.
Right.
They still like, but
It could, the potential of the situation.
Yeah,
And
but-
that's where I'm at. So I think women tend to see the future. versus the now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're saying this. It's like a Kansas City shuffle. This is, what you're doing, but I'm really smacking you with this hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to these women, I could tell you up front, this is all that I want from you. I only want the physicality of this situation, and in confidence and seeing the future. Okay, yeah, that's what you're saying here, but I've already saw here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take you here. You know what I'm saying?
They think they can take you there.
Look, man.
They think.
You've never ran into a male tarot card reader.
Never.
Never.
It's all women.
Right.
They swear they can tell the future.
Right.
It's like, no.
And if it is a male tarot card reader,
Something
he's
is off.
in it for the women.
Yes, I don't
Something is
believe
off.
you at all,
Yeah.
sir.
Something is off.
I don't believe you at all,
He's
sir.
like, yeah, come get your fortune.
Yeah, he better.
You over here shuffling the cards like
Right.
a fucking poker.
See an eggplant in your future.
Yeah. Well, keeping it on the women thing real quick, he posted this 4/20,
Okay.
2021.
Okay.
Women will ask your opinion
Yes.
just to never take the advice you give, then get upset when your advice turns into, well, do what makes you happy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
facts.
just trying to help, LOL.
That's facts. That is facts. Like, you're married. Are you married? You got a girl.
I
You
got a
married?
girl, yes.
No, y'all both.
I'm
okay.
I'm
So y'all. Okay. My bad. Forgive me. My bad, dog. My bad. Hey, but y'all have obviously been in relationships,
I
correct?
shouldn't have laughed that hard. I'm sorry. I'll cut it out. But
My bad, dog. My bad.
he's going to say it and then it just died out.
Yeah, because it's like,
Oh man.
here we are.
Here we are.
Here we go again.
All alone, you and me, privacy.
Hey.
And we can do anything from fantasy.
What?
What is that?
Anywhere. 120.
Okay. We
Yeah.
all.
Anywhere but divorce court.
But yeah, man. I when I saw that tweet, I was like, I go through the same shit all the time. And my girl acts like I be discounting her feelings
Right.
or, acting like I don't care to give her the, like, she'll say, oh, which drawing do you like better? I'll be like, oh, the one on the right.
I don't really like that. I don't really know.
Are you sure?
Nah.
Yeah, no, I'm very positive. The one on the right, that's the one that I think I like better. I'm going with the one on the left. And then it's like, why'd you even ask me? Like,
Right. Yeah, man. Like, have you ever just been in those type of situations to where they ask you an opinion and then you give them your opinion and then they got to call somebody else?
Yes.
Or, I'm going to ask such and such.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck you asked me for then?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You were supposed to not take that disrespect.
Right.
You're supposed to eat that.
Exactly.
You're
Let me
supposed to
just go
eat
ahead and
that.
eat that because my opinion ain't shit.
Yeah,
At this
obviously.
point. My
Obviously.
opinion ain't shit. You got to go reference whoop whoop wop. So now in the future, I just think you should go ahead and call such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Here you go.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and call such and such. Because, I remember last time I gave you that and you had to call her. So you might as well call her first.
Spent 30 minutes on the
You're doing
phone.
too much. You're
Right.
making it all.
Now I don't care.
Yeah.
now I'm insensitive, right? We can't win out here, man.
I got another theory on that.
Ooh, give it. I like
It's
Tony's
just,
theory.
it's just because I was married for almost 10 years. I spent a lot of time with a woman, but still technically due on the first of every month. But no, my thing is because with that, right, it don't ever change. It's like a overall sweep. I think because like women just like you to suffer with them. Well, not suffer. That was fucked up. But they just want you to like it do feel like suffering. Am I right? Because it's like, why are we going through all these emotions? But I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because
with
they're
them.
going through it,
and they need
they need somebody
hold
to be
my
there
hand.
with them.
Yeah.
They gotta drag you
I
into
didn't
it.
look at it that way.
It's like it's more so that I think they just want you to hold their hand. So with that being said, you don't really gotta try to give them advice. You just gotta give them an ear.
Yeah.
And save your breath, time, and energy.
See, I fucked up the other day because I gave my opinion.
Yeah.
And I told her that too. Like we were having this argument. I was like, you know what? I should have just said yeah. And I can still be playing video games in peace.
Exactly.
And I can be eating this fucking jerk chicken in peace. But I said my opinion. And now we arguing and fighting.
Yeah.
And now you thinking I'm disrespectful, man, and all this other type of bullshit.
They don't want your opinion.
Because you wasn't holding her hand.
Yeah, I should.
Just validate feelings, man. Just validate the feelings.
I like this guy talk we're having here.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just go ahead and validate. We validate
This is very
feelings for the rest
mature.
of the year, fellas.
What's your longest relationship?
5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You was
5
almost
years.
legally married.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Hold on, what's the
7.
Is that right?
So if I get to the
Legally in
common law?
California. In California.
Really?
It's common in
7?
California. It's 7 years.
Damn, I thought it
7
was
years
10.
up, you can apply for you. Well, I don't even think you have to apply. I think it just constitutes
as a legal marriage?
as a legal marriage,
Mm.
especially if you're living together for like a period of time within that 7-year span.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah.
Shout outs to you.
No. Yeah, man.
I think I'm there.
that's
like,
what- You're like 6,
I'm
no?
I'm approaching there.
You-
Yeah, I'm like 6.5 deep.
Oh, yeah.
So like, I don't have to do the whole like rigmarole of like an actual reception and shit. I could just be like, look, I used to his head like, no, so you want to be the doghouse?
look, man. They just want to have a party.
That's what it is.
They
Yeah.
just want to have a party.
That's
It's not
what it
even
is.
about the actual wedding or any of that. They
Yeah.
just want to have a party and they want to shit on their homegirls.
Yeah,
That's it.
Because the real wedding part isn't even the party. You still got to go to City Hall.
Yeah.
You got to get your certificate
Yeah.
signed by the pastor. You do that at the wedding, but even after,
Mhm.
you still got
You still
business to
gotta-
handle.
And I
still
hate
gotta
running
do all that.
errands. So
It
Don't we all?
is a process. It is a process,
I
bro.
hate running errands. Talk about going to the fucking Capitol building or whatever.
Right.
Would
No.
you get married?
Would I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
so. Under the right circumstances, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that.
What are the right
What are
circumstances?
the requirements?
Man,
Yeah, I put it out there.
man,
She's watching. She's watching.
It's gotta be right, man. It's gotta be 1,000% right. You have to get me and my craziness.
Okay.
That part.
And again, I have to get you
Mhm.
and your craziness.
Mhm.
And we have to come together and be cohesive
Mhm.
in our craziness.
Mhm.
I need somebody that's going to be able to elevate me. And I do the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't need somebody that's going to weigh me down by their expectations of what I should be. They need to understand who I am, meet me where I'm at.
Preach, brother.
And then
Preach.
let's go ahead and go together. And I need to do the same. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I can find a situation that is like that, I have no problem getting married.
What's the
and-
craziness most women have trouble dealing with you?
For me, I think I'm in my head way too much.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
over analytical way too much. So it's like
What are they got that. They got something for that because I'm the same way.
You know what I'm
They gotta
saying?
call- they got-
I don't
that's gotta be
know.
called something.
I don't know what it's called, but it's like for me, I feel like I'm Doctor Strange or some shit. Like if I'll take a situation and I have to see every single outcome.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And if I can pick the worst outcome, then all right, I'm prepared for that.
Mhm.
You know, I'll pick the best. All right, I'm also okay with that happening, but I'm thinking about this already. So in turn, am I really living in reality?
Mhm.
I don't know. I might be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like the main thing that most women kind of can't get with
Yeah.
because it's like, yo, all right, okay, this happened. Well, I already saw this happen, and so this is law,
Mhm.
even though it hasn't even happened yet. You know?
Mhm.
So I might be a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, man, that's legit. Hey, y'all should get him, man. Like, cause you had to deal with me. You would rather prefer him.
He made this either or thing.
I was like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
The guy's just really focused. That's good.
Yeah.
I disappeared for weeks on it.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you gotta duck off though. You know, sometimes you do. Sometimes you do.
I like the real talk we're having, so I'm gonna keep the theme
Yeah.
of real talk going.
Yeah.
I was, as I was scrolling through your tweets and stuff,
Yeah.
I come across information. So you could say no answer or no comment or whatever, but how is therapy going for you?
I haven't actually went yet.
So you
You're in
haven't
therapy?
gone.
I
Oh.
haven't gone yet.
Okay.
No, I haven't gone yet. I've been trying to find a Black therapist,
Okay.
you know, and I haven't been able to find one that I necessarily connect with.
Okay.
But
Which is nothing wrong with that.
However,
Like,
I had sort of like a therapy session recently
Mhm.
to where I called somebody that I didn't know
mhm.
and was just able to kind of
Called the hotline.
just talk. It wasn't even a hotline.
Oh,
Like
okay.
my mom gave me this number and said, you should probably talk to this person. But I called this person. This person is nameless. I don't know who this person is. I don't know the relationship that my mother has with this person.
Beautiful.
But I was able to kind of just talk to this person candidly and just get everything that I needed to get off. And this person gave me, advice based off of what we talked about. So I assume that therapy would go like that
Mm-hmm.
in a sense, but I have not found a therapist to
Okay.
continuously do this with.
What was the moment in your life when you realized, okay, I might need some help?
It had to be recently, man. Like to
Can
where
you speak on it?
to where
The moment, if not, man, I get it. You know,
it was a lot, man. Like
Mhm.
it was a lot in my past, past couple of, like maybe within the last 2 years.
okay.
Like I just was in a funk,
Mhm.
just about life in general, and like, us as men, we don't really know how to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So it only transitions into one way. Either I'm gonna shut down or either I'm gonna be super angry and fuck some shit up.
And
Mm-hmm.
us as black men don't know
Right.
how to deal with it.
Right. So those are really our only two options, right?
Mhm.
So, I shut down for so long and that kills me, And then when it's time to be violent or when it's time to, like, when I get into that mindset, again, I have to retreat and shut down because I don't want to be that person,
Mhm.
because I've seen that,
Yeah.
So within the last 2 years, man, like I said, I was really just in a bad place in life. I wasn't happy about anything, even music. Like, if you listen to my first project, like, it was kind of me just trying to find that again, trying to find that happiness.
That's why most of the titles were like motivational
Right.
stuff.
Like, yo, you'll be fine.
So
You know
you're
what I'm
really
saying?
speaking to
Yeah,
yourself.
1000%. You know what I'm saying? So
Solid.
in that regard, I finally was just kind of talking to different people, and therapy came up. Like, yo, have you really tried to talk to somebody?
Mhm.
I never thought about it before. So, like, when you read that tweet, that was me kind of like, I should probably get into this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I think that it's healthy. Just
It
having
is.
that conversation with that random person who I don't know who it is. Shout out to you, whoever you are.
Mm-hmm.
But just having that conversation, when I got off the phone, I just felt like a weight was lifted. Like, and I spoke on things that I've never spoke on to anybody,
Mm-hmm.
to this random person, So I think it's very important and it's very essential, especially for us black men, to do so, because we've been conditioned so much to kind of just suppress. You know what I'm saying?
Suppressed trauma.
You know what I'm saying? All that. Like, we didn't have that outlet.
Mhm.
If we got hurt, what happened? Suck that shit
Suck
up,
that
nigga.
shit up,
You
go
a
back
boy.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you a boy. Like, nigga, why? Like, why can't I be hurt?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? So, that's kind of where I'm at. But no, to answer your question, I haven't
And
found.
I'm interested. It's interesting because doing a little history digging on you and
Mhm.
everything. You grew up in a religious household.
Yes.
You talked about your parents being pretty strict.
Yeah.
And pretty religious. And usually, living in that type of environment, you will go talk to God if you need to talk to somebody to get something
Right.
off your chest.
Mhm.
Right.
But what about that wasn't necessarily something that, I'm not saying you don't talk to God. I think
Yeah.
we all have our moments where we talk to God.
Right.
What made you think that you needed more than just talking to God?
Because essentially, you want somebody to talk back to you. Like, talking to God is cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, yes, that's what we're supposed to do. But sometimes I do need that validation. I need that you're not crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's the type of things that wasn't happening, and so I needed that validation. Even if it was just, I see.
Yeah.
I understand that. To be
Yeah.
understood is like,
Mhm.
man,
Mm-hmm.
you get this? Like, I'm not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm just internalizing everything, I'm battling everything by myself.
Yeah.
So I could tell myself one thing or the next.
Yeah.
But what did I just prove?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like I said, that nod is really all that you need.
And just to add on to it, because like I had to start going to therapy this year. Well, not like kind of had. So corrections were needed.
Yes.
But I just wanted to say, like, even if you still feel chilling out to check out therapy, I think everyone should.
Yeah.
Shout out to Derps for recommending it. But no, because like not only do you get someone to talk to, you get tools.
Right.
Like honestly, I don't know how everybody else therapist sessions be, but like mine's, I get like certain like charts or like or certain like sayings or quotes or how to perceive certain situations, and then like just talking over to a therapist and telling them like, yeah, I got mad, and then they like, oh, so what was happening when you get mad?
Why'd you get mad?
Yeah, and
what
then
made you mad?
with
Yeah.
learning how to break down. And then it helps because, like, if the situation occurs, like, in real time without your therapist,
Then
you
you
be like,
good.
oh, wait,
Run that.
this is that.
Right.
Let me try to run that. Like I'm still 70%, 80% good at it. I'll give myself 80.
Man, that's a good percentage.
Yeah,
That's a
but-
good percentage, man.
But I was just saying, like, still check it out
Yeah,
because
for
you might
sure.
get some tools that could help with certain situations. That's
Right.
it. I think therapy, like, I think it's really a mixture between therapy and religion.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever religion.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, there is a spiritual value to human life, right?
Yeah,
Like-
absolutely.
Like, you can't be all science, right?
Can't be.
Yeah. I think-
Impossible. It's impossible.
yeah. So, yeah. Hey, stop being horrible. Go to therapy. All right.
Stop it. Want to pay some bills real quick?
Let's pay them bills, baby. So check it out. Not only we the dopest podcast in the whole Pomona IE area.
Church.
Oh, but we're this dope because we have backing, we have friends, we have homies, we have a studio. That's right. If you have a podcast idea, if you have some music you want mixed down, if you want to get your stream on with a legit background and all that, professionally operated soundboard, sound operator, and all that, Earl, where they gotta go?
Productive culture.
Ooh, that's right. Preserve, conserve, maintain, sustain, and continue over at.
Productive culture.
Go ahead and tap in. Ooh,
Hell yeah, man.
back to the show.
Back to the show. Before we get into the second game, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
A little bit more music related. How instrumental has M16 been in your music career?
Man, that's my brother.
Okay.
That's my brother. Outside of music, just life, period. Like
Mhm.
that is my brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and M16, as y'all know, he's one of those people to where he might believe in you more than you might believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
So as far as where I am right now,
Mm-hmm.
very essential, very instrumental role. Like we had a conversation last year
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And I'm playing them to the left, like I always play them to the left. Because this is my dog, this is my homie. You know,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
rap, yeah, whatever, nigga. You know?
Yeah.
But this time it was very different.
Mhm.
You know, like he gets me. He knows how to get the results that he needs.
Mhm.
So if I'm last minute, hey bro, I sent you these beats this week. We got a studio session next week.
Mm-hmm.
I need 5 records out of you.
I
All
like
right.
that.
Yeah, like don't waste my money. The studio
He don't
session.
play,
The studio
yeah.
session.
Yeah.
Look, and this is how it happened. This is really how it happened. Like, yo, I sent you these records. I need you to make these records. The studio session is already booked. I have nothing to record. You have to record. Don't waste my money.
That's some OG shit.
You know?
That's
so,
some real OG
yeah,
shit.
so you know.
Plus, he's a big dude with a bald head.
You know?
you don't want to upset him. He got a bald head.
Nah, you know. But yeah, that's how it went. And you know, I tend to thrive in the last minute anyway. So he knows that. So he knows that he could. I'm gonna give you this, and I know that you're gonna deliver.
Okay.
Now, if I give you 6 months to do it, you're probably not gonna do it.
Mhm.
You know. So yeah, very essential, man. That's my dog. That's my brother. Even if I wasn't rapping, I would still be in his life somehow, some way. Pause, because I know that sounds kind of weird, but anyway.
What? Okay, just a little. Okay, it's my last.
Be you,
question.
man. We all got dicks.
What, give yourself the flowers. What's the one? What is the one thing? Just give me one thing that you think that he really sees in you that makes him want to go hard for you.
Ooh.
I really think my ability to write these records, my ability to come up with the things that I come up with, my vulnerability, my transparentness, you know, that's something I think that's missing from the game. So at this point, once I started making the records that I started making, I think that kind of put a fire under his ass. Like, nah, we definitely got to get this dude out because this is what the game is missing. And I've always been able to rap. Like, you know, we've been rocking for 12 years at this point, you know? So it's always been, yeah, my nigga can rap, good for a feature. But is he good for a whole cohesive project? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
But now we kind of are beating the odds at this
Yeah.
point because I've done it twice, you know? So that's my dog, man. Shout out to M16.
Shout out to M16.
Shout out to M16
man.
for real, for real.
For real. Shout out to M16. All right, let's get into the second game.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
The second game. SAP.
Oh.
Sap.
SAP. SAP.
Okay.
SAP.
Okay.
It's an acronym.
For
Song, album, performance.
I've watched the show.
All right.
I've watched the show. Yeah,
I'm
we
glad
know.
to hear that. That
Yeah,
is
thank you.
music
I've
to my
watched- yeah,
ears.
I've watched the show. I know what's
that's
cracking.
my ears. All right. So I'm gonna give you a couple different options. You're gonna tell me who you'd rather do a song with, album with, or perform with.
Bet.
All right. First, for SAP.
oh,
T.I.
Okay.
2 Chainz, Lil Wayne.
oh,
Kept
All right.
it south.
I like that.
Easy. You already. This is easy.
Oh, okay.
So album for sure. Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Mhm.
1,000%. Bro is a monster. I just want to be able to spar continuously with him.
Mm-hmm.
Performance probably T.I.
Okay.
And then of course, you know, just the feature for 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
You know, I feel like we're so opposite that
Mhm.
it would be crazy.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you do like a Pretty Girl Love Trap
Yeah.
song with Teacher.
Yeah,
2
facts.
Chainz.
That, that makes sense. Yeah, I
Facts.
like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Kept it simple.
Mhm.
Pretty easy.
Yeah,
I like
that was easy.
Second one for SAP. Tory Lanez, Da Baby,
Mm,
Lil Baby.
mm.
Song, album, performance.
I probably would do a album with Lil Baby.
Mm.
I would probably feature Tory Lanez and then perform with Da Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like his antics and the way. I mean,
You gonna
get
start
the
that
From what-
he
from
gonna
what he
start
was-
that call and
yeah,
response. You
yeah.
gonna be like, whoa, brother.
hey, you gotta chill. You gotta relax,
You been
my
sucking
nigga.
dick in the back.
Put your hands on me.
You put a finger in the butthole. Okay? Put your hands in there.
Yeah, definitely,
okay.
definitely.
And I think Lil Baby, like I've dove into Lil Baby's music
I
as
didn't-
of recently because I've been talking about it on the podcast. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't see what everybody else sees. And I still don't see what everybody else sees.
Mm,
But
oh.
I have grown more respect for just the bars. Like I'm just
Mhm.
listening to more. So I've
Mhm.
just heard more bars from him.
He
So,
on fire right now.
He's
man.
on fire.
He on fire.
Mhm.
You know.
so I still don't quite get it, but it's cool. I don't have to get it. It's not my demographic.
That part, that
you know
part.
What I mean?
Right.
All right. So third one for SAP. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Goddamn.
Mm.
3-6 Mafia.
You still, I knew that.
Them franchise boys. I brought them from the dead.
Damn. Them franchise boys.
Song,
White in the
white
city,
tee?
clocking.
White tee?
white tee. Yup, in my white tee.
Wait, was
Yup.
that them? Wait, was that them franchise
That was a
boys?
franchise boy.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh, I thought, then,
No, them franchise. Wait,
wasn't
no.
that Jeezy?
No. What was them niggas' name?
Oh, Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the
Never
All right,
mind.
yeah,
Never
okay.
mind. Franchise
Okay,
Boys.
all right,
It was white too. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. All right, what was it again? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Mm.
3-6 Mafia.
Mm.
Them franchise boys.
All right. I probably would do an album with 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
Just because I feel like it would be a challenge.
Mm.
You know, like as far as, you know, DJ Paul's style of production, that actually might bring something out of me that's totally different.
Yeah.
So we gonna go them.
Okay.
Feature Bone Thugs, and I'll probably do the show with them franchise boys.
Okay.
Just for
okay.
nostalgia purposes, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm coming out in a big ass white tee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus,
Great.
Busy Bone might start a fight, you know what I'm saying? And then he's gonna run away.
Hey, niggas is volatile. niggas is volatile. Okay? All right. That was disrespectful.
Was
as
that not
hell.
the funniest shit you've seen on Versus
Bro,
though?
like, how disrespectful do you gotta be to start the show off with y'all little ugly ass
Ugly
niggas?
You
Ain't
ugly
finna-
motherfuckers ain't
like-
gonna be making
like-
fun of me.
Come on, bro. Like, how disrespectful do you gotta be?
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all little ugly motherfuckers. What?
Bro, I
Like,
was crying
yeah,
laughing.
yeah.
Because they said, he looked at him and said, they suck my dick.
Hey, but tell me that wasn't cold though. Tell me my nigga Juicy J wasn't cold.
Hell
Let's suck
yeah.
my dick. Play my record,
Play
nigga.
my record.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
was cold. He had to. He
Busy
had
tried
to.
to line him up with the water bottle. And
Hit Gangsta
Yeah.
Boo in the face.
Yeah.
All kind. Yeah, man. He had to do that, bro. Yeah,
Bro, that's almost as good as the
locks.
45 seconds of Birdman saying we finished, we done. You know
we
that
finished. We done.
hip hop history, bro.
Right.
Like
Nah, that's
Bone
facts.
Thugs
That's facts.
And 3-6 fighting on stage.
Bro, but just how the whole shit kicked off, bro, that shit gotta be a meme itself. Y'all little ugly motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like who starts a show off like that? Like,
Isn't he saved?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be a Christian.
Hey.
He gonna start the show off like that.
Came in late. On top of that. And start the y'all little ugly motherfuckers ain't finna stop me from doing nothing. You know? Like, yeah, bro. That's wild, man.
Yeah, okay.
That's
well,
wild
thank you for
food.
participating in SAP.
There it is.
Yeah.
So where are you at in your journey? You know, are you still one of those soulful artists doing it for the music, or are you trying to tap in and make money moves?
Can I say both?
Hey, it's your answer.
I would definitely say both. You know, I do this because I love this, but I also feel like I should be getting paid because I'm good at it, because I love it. So both.
Okay.
Essentially, both.
Did it always start off like that, like with both, or did you gradually come up to the business part of it?
For me, it's always been about the love. I was really one of them. I just want to do this shit for the love. If I can get paid for it, that's cool. But I just want to do it for the love, you know? And at this point, it's like, bro, we all got bills, man. You know what I'm saying? We all grown men. We all got family that we need to take care of. At the end of the day, if this is going to change my life, I need to change everybody around me's life as well.
That part.
You feel me? So that's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
You recently dealt with something like that. If I get the story correct. All right. So years ago, somebody asked you to feature.
Yeah.
You did the feature.
Yes.
You came out of pocket.
Yes.
To pay for to get the feature recorded.
Absolutely.
Song never came out.
Never did.
Oh.
Never did.
And then years later.
Yeah, he spun the block. He spun the block.
Spun the block and came back and asked you to do a feature again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you said.
Spun the block.
You said.
Man.
Talk to my manager.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I had to really hit him with the, you know, the Heisman real quick.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you really want this, you can go ahead and do this. I necessarily don't want to do it based off of that fact, but I'll do it if the business is right. But it's not on some, hey, bro, you know, I see you moving now. You know, let's go ahead and work. We don't need to work, bro. We did that, and
you did nothing.
You did nothing with these records, and it's not like I was just not giving what I needed to give. I can understand that, like, okay, yeah, you know, you did this, it didn't work out. But literally, bro, I paid for this. You know, I went to go see an engineer. I made sure my end was straight. Sent you the stems, did all that. And the record never came out. I'm an elephant, bro. I don't forget nothing.
Yeah.
Period. I don't forget nothing. I don't really try to hold grudges, but I'm a Cancer too. So I'm going to keep it with me. You know what I'm saying? But talk to my manager, bro.
Yeah. It's only a grudge if you want revenge.
Yeah.
If you're going to remember it, then it's a lesson.
I feel that. I feel that.
You know, it's on, like, you know?
I feel that.
Yeah, 100%.
Because people like, you got to forgive. I'm like, no, you can forgive, but don't forget.
Right.
Don't do that.
Yeah, because
you're going to set yourself up again.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So when approaching business when approaching music from like a business perspective side, I know you say you got love and business for it, but is it hard sometimes to keep track of the love for the game because you're in the game?
Nah, man. I think that if it's something that you're truly passionate about, you don't lose that shit. You know, you just you keep on trucking off of that passion. Now, the business aspect of it, I don't want to handle that shit. I'm gonna hire somebody to handle that shit so I can solely focus on the creation parts of it. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't have to wear those two hats, I'm not going to. Yes, I'll be very involved in the decisions that'll be made, but this is your job. Yeah. So that's why you have a team. I don't have to focus on that, bro. I'm just Jay-Z. I don't need to be Dame. You know what I'm saying? I'm Hov at this point. So that's how I look at it, and that's how I approach it, and that's how my team approaches it, and that's how they let me do it.
Okay. And in what ways do you want to be better than your idols?
Ideally, I mean, my idols kind of have set the blueprint for us to kind of be better. So, like, being that I'm a little bit older in the game at this point, I don't have to go through those pitfalls of the bullshit contracts and, you know, being stuck in these type of situations. So I feel like I'm in a really good space because I can look at the road and be like, all right, there's a pothole there, there's a pothole there, there's a pothole there. I can navigate through these waters the right way. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I move. You know, I'm looking at everybody's situation. You know, I know people that have done X, Y, Z. Okay, well, I know what not to do now that I'm jumping into it. So that's kind of how we moving.
Okay.
I got I got a random question for the room.
Okay.
I love random
And I
questions.
need you guys to help me settle this debate.
Yes.
So, first, what is your definition of an A-list celebrity?
Ooh.
Like Denzel? Oh, that's like S rank, huh?
No, just the A, B, C,
Oh,
D,
yeah.
E. What's your definition of an A-list celebrity?
Yeah, I would say like Denzel, Lil
So-
Wayne, Drake. Right?
So like top tier, like within. But what do you gauge that as? Is that what
That's what I'm
that
asking.
what you're
Like, what
asking?
is your definition? Like when
I
you say somebody's an A-list, what are you?
But
Oh.
I
what's
think
your
that's
criteria?
that's subjective though, don't you think? Because it's
Nah.
like, yeah, I
a
mean,
That's what I'm-
memorable
that's-
catalog.
I mean, but it's
Art-
based off of numbers as well, like what you sold, what
I
you
think
did.
it's based on reach.
Okay, so
Because that's one of the debates. One of the questions in the debate is a A-list subjective, or does everybody know that person as A-list?
I think that's what makes you A-list.
That's what
Right.
makes you A-list, right?
because you
Everybody
have
knows
unanimous
it's the
unanimous value then,
Right?
Yeah.
right?
Like Will Smith is
I like that.
A-list.
And you
Nobody's gonna
Nah,
argue
yeah.
that Will Smith is A-list.
Yeah.
No, 1,000%.
Denzel's A-list.
Right.
Yeah.
So just
Jay-Z's
just
A-list.
because you are regarded.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily about what you've done, just if it is you have unanimous value.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
And for me, it's also if you span it, if you're generational, if you
That
can span
part,
okay.
generations, if my parents know about you,
Right.
and my nieces and nephew
Mhm.
know
Okay.
or can reference you in some way, you're probably A-list.
And A-list.
So this is based off of just fame, nothing to do with like
Well,
Well,
reach,
accolades.
fame is reach.
It's
bro.
just
Attribute.
celebrity, just A-list celebrity. It's all
So
fame.
so would you consider somebody like Kim Kardashian to be an A-list
Yes.
celebrity?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then,
Tom Brady.
okay.
A-list
A-list.
celebrity.
Yeah.
A-list
okay.
celebrity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been debating this for 2 days with the homies,
Yeah.
and they think I'm fucking crazy. Kenan Thompson, who I love and adore.
Yeah, he is an
Ooh.
A-list celebrity.
Yeah, you gotta
He's
get that.
A-list?
Yeah.
You say is it?
You don't
Hell
think
no?
Keenan Thompson is not an
Kenan
A-list
Thompson.
celebrity? if we're talking about
just
reach,
said
bro, we're
expand
talking about
generations.
generational shit.
Keenan Thompson.
He's
Exactly.
Exactly my point.
That's the first-
Exactly
who
my
right there?
point.
Who the hell?
Who the hell is Keenan Thompson?
Exactly my point.
have
Wait,
you not seen all that?
No,
No.
he did. He has it. So
He's never seen all that?
Exactly my point. I'm taking this clip and sending it to the homies with that right there.
Keenan
Who is
Thompson,
Kenan
bro.
Thompson?
If
I
we-
love Kenan
if
Thompson.
we're talking about, you don't see Keenan Thompson as an A-list
He's
celebrity.
not.
That's
For
wild.
that
So what is he?
reason.
D?
No,
Hey,
I said
Hey,
he's
can
B
start the
plus.
film and you
He
go
can't
see
be a
it?
B
Can
plus.
you hold the film?
That don't make sense.
Yeah,
It
you
don't make sense
if we
he's a
if we
plus.
talking about all the credentials of which
But
we
it's not
just
the
said,
accolades. It's not the accolades.
if we're talking about
It's not
that,
the accolades.
We're talking about the reach.
It's the reach. This is the debate I've been having. It's not the accolades.
okay,
Because you can have a lot of accolades and still not be A-list.
okay, so we just talking off of mere reach. So again,
A-list celebrity.
A-list celebrity is unanimous value,
Not A-list entertainer.
right?
Yeah.
Unanimous value.
Yes.
At this
all right,
point.
all right.
Yes. That's what
So
I think
everybody,
A-list is.
By that
everybody got to be,
definition.
everybody
Yes.
got to be known.
Yes.
Everybody that definition, and I guess Kenan Thompson
But it
Yeah.
hurts.
is
That's crazy. Because once you said generation, I was like, yo, shit, my niece might know who he is.
Yeah.
I know who he is. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that makes a lot more
Yeah.
sense.
But no, he's
But do
more
your
like,
do your uncles, grandparents know Kenan Thompson?
I mean, maybe my uncles, maybe not my grandparents. I doubt it. But
So,
depending on,
fuck
because he
you,
got
bro.
didn't he got a show. What? Do they know Rihanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
They know
That's a-
Beyonce.
that's a-
They
Of
know
course.
Beyonce.
I mean, of course they gonna know Rihanna. Of course they gonna know who Snoop is.
Yeah.
Like,
Those are
Yeah.
A-list.
You know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derbs. I needed that
damn,
right
in real time. The way that
I needed
happened, bro.
I needed
In
that.
real time. That nigga said, who the fuck is Kenan Thompson?
I
He
still-
chimed in, ain't said shit this whole. Who
He's
the
an
fuck is
A-list
Kenan
celebrity to
Thompson?
me.
He's
Damn.
an A-list entertainer.
Yeah, all right.
If that's the case, what's his name? Leon is an A-list.
Nah, Leon is a A-list hood celebrity,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Niggas,
yeah,
hey,
he a hood star.
hey,
Leon
hey,
a hood
niggas
star.
can't never say nothing about mother trucking Leon, okay? We talking about John Shep here, okay? Let's be real, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that. I just wanted to bring that debate to the table, and I appreciate Derbs for helping me with that debate.
You came through with the come through, bro.
Ready for the third game?
That I am. Ooh.
Ooh, games on top of games.
Games on top of games on top of games.
Okay. I see a cup.
The bag morphs into a cup.
This nigga pulled a cup out of a bag.
So what we have here is what that mean though.
Okay.
So in here is a couple of quotations from different philosophers and whatnot.
Okay.
This week is Proverbs. So this one's got different quotes and Proverbs. What you're going to do is reach into the cup, pull out one, read it,
Okay.
say where it's from, tell us what you think that mean though, and if you
Okay.
agree with it or not.
All right. Yeah. Let's
Or-
run that.
It's rock.
Let's run that.
What that mean, dude?
All right. It says, the earth does not shake when the flea coughs. And that's going to be from an Austrian Proverbs. Okay. So what I think this means is you can't be affected by what others are doing, in a sense. Like, if a flea coughs, if you on your marathon, you doing whatever you need to do, it shouldn't matter what somebody else is doing if you the earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shaking as far as what a flea is talking about. So yeah, that's dope. I agree with that.
Be solid.
For sure.
Fuck these peons.
Yeah, straight up. The earth does not shake when the flea coughs. Yeah, we not worried about y'all flea ass niggas. I'm the earth. I'm the planet.
All right.
Run that.
One more.
All right. Let's talk that.
What that mean, though?
All right. So, a thief thinks everybody steals. Indian Proverbs. Hell yeah. Yeah. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I totally would agree. If I'm doing wrong, then everybody got to be doing wrong, because if I could do it, everybody else can. You know, they have that same exact mentality. So if I'm a killer, shit, everybody else got
That part.
the probability to be a killer. So yeah, I definitely agree with that too. For sure. If I'm on bullshit, everybody on bullshit. Period.
Yeah, because you would hear something like a thief say like, the government's stealing from us.
Yeah, so I can steal.
I'ma
steal from them.
That
You know what I'm
stealing
saying?
from
That
us,
part.
Hey,
you know?
you know what I'm saying? They not giving these employees fair wages or nothing. Shit, I'm doing these
Yeah.
niggas a favor. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely agree. I'll stand by that for sure. If I'm on bullshit, everybody on bullshit.
Facts. And I lied. This is the last one.
All right, I bet that. Ooh. Let's see. It says you can only take out a bag. Wait, hold on. You can only take out of a bag what is already in it. A Brazilian proverb.
Like a cup.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless you bag and sack and bury or some shit. Yeah. You can only take out of a bag what is already in it. So this shit is already in you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta apply it and make it make sense to your own life. So yeah, I definitely take it as everything that you would like to do or anything that you want to move on is already in you. You just gotta unleash it.
Unleash it.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
It's not
that
something that you can learn. It's already in you. You know, you just gotta tap that. You gotta tap into it. So for sure, man. Shout outs to the Brazilian proverbs, because I might put that in a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you want to take more things out of the bag, you got to put more.
You got to
things
put
in
more
the
things
bag.
in. You got to pour into it.
So you
You,
gotta
know
put
what I'm
more
saying?
knowledge,
Facts.
whatever the case may be, into you.
Facts.
Okay,
scholars. Well, thanks, my G, for
Yeah.
playing.
Absolutely.
What that mean, though?
Hell yeah. I got another random question real quick.
Yes.
So how long until you until you start tuning out your girl when she's talking? I've gotten,
Time-wise?
Time-wise.
Like initial conversation?
Yes.
How long is your attention span? So they say however old you are, that's how many minutes you got. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's real. I honestly think, especially if it's something that you necessarily don't care about, or if it's
Yeah.
something that's really not important, you kind of just gotta, oh, damn.
Bro, my ad-lib game is fire.
Nigga.
Fire.
Nigga.
I be sitting there like,
word? She
real
did
dog?
that?
Word?
Damn.
Crazy.
Patrice at work?
Shit, that's
She did what? Damn, that's crazy.
I just do sound effects like, ooh, ah.
Yeah. Oh, just gain agreements. You got to gain agreements, bro. But I think
Okay.
however old you are, That's how long she got to get her shit off.
So, but I got 33. She got 33
Yeah,
seconds. For me, which is about right.
Sometimes you gotta tell her, just land the plane.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You flying, you doing too much. Land the damn plane. What happened? Tell me what happened. You know,
Right?
like, and do you want a response or do you just want an ear?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
which one do you want?
Exactly.
Ear.
Yeah, yeah. And I just want to get it off.
Get
then.
it off.
I'm gonna go ahead and continue.
Yeah, for real.
Let me keep scrolling. Just get it off. Get it off. Then I'm listening though. I'm listening. Facts.
All right. I was just wondering about the room. You know, my ad-lib game is really good.
Yeah, nah. You gotta.
I realized that the other day.
You just gotta gain agreement.
That part.
It's like
Gotta gain
automatic
agreements.
too. Like 4 minutes into the conversation,
So
I was
is.
like, oh, shit. She's still talking.
Right. Right.
And I've been hitting her with ad-libs this entire time.
Because she just gave you backstory,
Yeah,
subplots.
all that.
And still ain't got to the point. We love women.
I love you, girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
she gonna
day,
hate me
all
after
day.
this episode.
I love y'all. Definitely.
So you recently went snorkeling in Cabo,
I did.
Oh.
and you said you had to go get away. You know, it was your time for you to get away, recharge.
Yes.
Well, one, how was Cabo?
It was dope. It was dope.
dope?
Food was trash though.
Food was trash?
Let me just go on record and say food in Cabo is trash. Don't sue me.
Hey, I've never been.
I love Cabo, but
Were you on a
food
resort?
was trash. Yeah, man. I was on a resort, you know, doing all that. Balcony
dry
facing it.
pancakes
It
and
was
shit?
like, you know, when you think about just going to Mexico in general, you
Mhm.
like, man, you going to the source, you about to tap into this shit,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm,
But then you got to realize like where you going.
mhm.
And it's like Cabo is definitely colonized,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
like they have to
Shit.
cater to
American taste
that
bud.
demographic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man,
So
unless
it's a bunch of hot dogs.
it's just
and shit.
it's just a bunch of just basic ass shit that you could get
Taco Bell.
around, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like, oh damn, I'm about to fall off in this little taco spot.
Yeah.
You taste the tacos and it's like, nigga, Alberto's got better tacos than this. You feel me? Like, and that's really where my disappointment was
Yeah.
at. Cause I was
Yeah.
like, man, I'm about to get away. I'm about to eat. It's about to be dope. And it was dope, but the food was trash.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, Cabo.
Shit. Well, going with that.
Yeah.
What other ways besides hitting the Cabo do you recharge yourself, humble yourself, bring yourself back to center?
Man, sometimes for me, I just gotta duck off and really just turn my phone off,
Mhm.
not deal with anybody. I gotta find like a dope show. Like TV is
Okay.
really like my second escape. So
Okay.
if I need to just turn the world off, I most likely will just turn off my phone. I will find a TV show and watch the shit out of that
Snowfall.
TV show. Some shit like that.
I still
yeah.
didn't get into that.
Ran through it.
Nigga.
Ran through it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You definitely. I'm jealous though. I'm jealous that you haven't seen it.
Yeah,
because
right? 'Cause
It's like it's that good.
It's that good.
It's that good, you know. But yeah, definitely TV, you know, sometimes if I really, really need to, you know, duck off, then I might go to like Vegas
Okay.
and just like chill
But
with
getting away.
just
turning
getting
everything off.
Quick
away from where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Okay.
So a lot of the times I have to go somewhere. If
Mhm.
not somewhere, then I just have to seclude myself where I'm at.
Mhm.
A
Is that
lot of the
time for
time.
reflection? Or you constantly? You're just totally turning
tapped
everything
out.
So,
out. You're
yeah.
just totally
It's
tapping out.
you got to when I tap out,
Mhm.
I have to reflect all the
Mhm.
time too.
Mhm.
So it's like, all right, well, what's bothering me, and try to kind of get to the bottom of that.
Yeah.
But within that escape, it's always that, you know, like, all right, I'm tripping. My attitude is fucked up. Why is my attitude fucked up?
Mhm.
All right, well, okay, it could be XYZ. All right, well, how can I get around that?
Mhm.
What is a plan, or what makes me happy?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody actually asked me that the other day. I know this is a weird segue, but my bad.
No, it's good.
No, do your
Um,
thing.
Yeah, but somebody asked me that the other day, and I was like, damn, like, what makes me happy?
Mhm.
And I asked that person the same thing because this person has kids, and I was like, outside of your kids, what makes you happy? And they couldn't answer. You know,
Mhm.
because it's like you're always trying to please other people. So
Mhm.
when you say, "Oh, my kids," yeah, like of course that's
And
what
they
you're,
be lying half
but
the
you're
time.
but again, you're
They be
pleasing
lying.
somebody else. You know,
Mhm.
essentially. But it's
Mhm.
like, you know, those are questions that I gotta ask myself constantly. Like, okay, well, ducking off, are you just suppressing at this point,
Mhm.
or what did you do to kind of come to the conclusion of what was going on.
Mm.
So a lot of the times it's that. But if I can get away, bro, I'm always gonna get away. I'm always gonna take a flight or
Well,
a trip.
the cheapest way to get away. I don't know if you ever took this trip before, but
Yeah.
grab a couple little caps of shrooms and put the seatbelt on.
I've done that.
you can take you can take a flight wherever you want to go and do a little soul searching as well.
Yeah.
But it's not an advocate for
No, advocate that.
Microdose, man. Just
Microdose is the best.
microdose.
Yes,
Get your life together.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I haven't done that in a long time. But
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for
man.
you. Some people do it, take the trip they want to take.
Yeah, and never do it.
And
again.
I went on that vacation. I'm good.
Yeah,
I know what's over there.
Right.
Won't be doing that for a while.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So I feel that.
yeah, man. But
We're winding down the podcast.
Okay.
Mhm.
And usually the last question I ask every guest that comes on the pod is the year is coming to an end. Like
Yep.
we are literally at the end of the year,
Ha.
right? So this question may be a little hard to answer,
Right.
or it could be easy. What is one thing that you have to get done, completed, you have to finish by the end of 2021, and it does not have to be music related?
Mm.
Mm.
So if you're searching for that therapist,
It
Ooh.
and
could
you need
it
to
could be
find
that.
one,
In all honesty, I think that I need to physically write out my goals for 2022.
Yes.
okay,
Physically,
okay.
like on paper,
Okay.
in pen, and really like be elaborate in what I want to get done. Because
okay.
I've never done that. It's
Yeah.
always like, all right, I got a loose plan. I want to do this. I want to do that. But that's really been on my mind for like 6 months. Like,
Mhm.
bro, write your goals down.
Mhm.
Write your goals down and hold yourself accountable to these goals
Yeah.
and mark them off when you achieve them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I want to get done before the year's end.
Mhm.
That way I know what I'm going into it.
Mhm.
You know? So that's probably one thing I would say. Because I just dropped the album yesterday. So musically, I'm kind of I'm okay.
good. I'm Gucci.
I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? As far as this time, but yes, I definitely want to write my goals down and see what I can get done.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
We're not.
Oh, what?
We're not.
We're not what?
We're not.
We're not what?
We're not.
Oh shit, we're not what? Oh, you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah?
Yeah?
No, we're not.
No?
That was fast. Right there.
Why you say?
No, we're back to you though. But since we're wrapping it up, man, go ahead, plug your stuff, tell the people where they can find you at.
Yeah, man. Scoop Ellington. It sounds exactly how it's spelled. Scoop_Ellington across the whole board. Don't follow me in real life though. Before I forget I said anything, out. Let's run those up, man. I promise you it's some dope content there. Just dropped the Love Is video too as well.
Mm.
Run that up as well. We gonna keep going, man. It's spin the block season. Hallelujah, holla back.
Oh.
And that I'm just gonna say that pick'em line, I never heard that before. When
What?
you said, well, what'd you say in the video? You said, oh, you dropped that. And then she was like, what? He's like, the conversation, but I picked it right back up.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
I never heard that. It was fresh.
Hey,
Yeah.
man,
Go check that
sometimes-
video out.
Yeah,
for
do
sure.
that for sure.
Well, Scoop, my G, thank you for coming through.
Appreciate
coming
y'all
on
having
to the
me.
pod for sure,
Thank y'all.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Earl, anything sweet you want to say to the people real quick?
Just follow my black ass on social media.
Oh.
EAAAAARLPHEUS, EarlPheus on all
Oh.
social media. And also follow WGM Labs if
Mm.
you want the finest marijuana.
Talk that.
You know what I'm saying? I work at a very nice establishment. So
It is good weed.
Yes, it's very easy marijuana. People, I'm blowing wigs back. But yeah, outside of that, I'm good. How about you?
And also be sure to check out and follow Alt Black Pod on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. Be sure to check me out, Tony Asar, ASAR, on all social medias. And I dropped a little comedy mixtape, so check that out. San Fran Mutiny.
There it
Ooh.
is.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He got the jokes.
Hey.
I did.
Very different from the bomb tape.
Very different. No, this one I actually tried.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. It's
Thank
dope.
you.
It's
man.
dope, man. It's dope. Well, yeah, man. And of course, again, just a reminder, we're here at Productive Culture.
Productive culture.
And look, the studio isn't just fire. The bathroom is fire too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Bathroom?
come here intending to take a shit in the bathroom.
We
I
got
promise you.
cups and goodies.
I don't intend to
All
do
kinds
that.
of
But as soon
shit.
as I walk in the bathroom, it's so warm. It feels like 4 Thai women holding you, bringing you into the bathroom. And when you get in there, it's like, oh my God, like I got to smell this toilet and shit. Like, I'm not even trying. So definitely come to Productive Culture. For anything, experience the bathrooms. It's amazing. They just need lotion because
Yeah, because black folks get ashy.
Black folks get a
you
little
be-
ashy.
You get a
I
little
be
dry
washing
when the
my
water
hands.
touches.
There's lotion in the women's bathroom.
And that's sexist.
Yeah.
Damn.
Come on, white hairs. Niggas
That's
want to
sexist.
be smooth too.
Gotta have
But yeah,
it
man.
together.
That's all I want to say.
Well,
There it is.
As always,
stay tuned, stay glued.
smoke a Dutch and read a book.
Boomy.